Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. As you know, right after this video, we are going live with Jamie Lynn, who is a friend to the Vanderpump Rules cast, and she has a lot to say. And of course, the mystery man who was seen skinny dipping with Ariana Madix in the midseason trailer. On top of that, we're covering today Jax Taylor's Watch What Happens Live interview with his wife, Brittany Cartwright. Lala Kent is going back at Raquel after she posted on Instagram, and TMZ caught up with Raquel for the most cringy staged interview ever. Plus, Ariana Madix is winning with all of these new opportunities that are coming her way after the Scandoval. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, guys, so I want to get into this first because we know that today they are filming the Vanderpump Rules Season 10 reunion, and we're all on pins and needles. Now, we're wondering what the hell is going to happen at this reunion, as we now know that everyone will be attending in person. But Lala Kent did a podcast, and I found this to be really interesting. Let's just take a look. Lala said that they are taking their phones at the reunion because there is a leak. I'm not the leak. Not a leak. I don't leak shit. Hold on. I mean, she didn't say it was me, but I'm just saying to clear things up because you guys know that I know the cast. I would never. But hold on. She was sitting there talking to who she calls her husbands, Logan No and also Leo. Two really great guys. I used to work with Leo and then at TomTom. And then, of course, Logan's been around the group for a long time. You would notice him from Vanderpump Rules. But she's telling them there is a leak and she thinks it's one of her cast members' friends. She's like, here's the thing. My cast members, they bring a lot of people around and they let them know too much. So personally, I don't think it's anybody in production because production's on pins and needles. And I don't think that it's anyone who's within the cast because they don't want to get in trouble. It has to be a friend of the cast. So now Bravo is like, oh, okay, we'll take care of this. You guys want to start leaking shit? We got it. Everyone is handing over their phones. And then when we take breaks, if you need to reach out and figure out what's going on with your child, if you have a child, we will give you your phone to check on your child and then you will hand it back. No social media posts, no behind the scenes, no photos, no videos, no nothing. They got this on lock. They know everyone is anticipating this reunion. They know they have one hell of a reunion, and they also know that they want to keep this under wraps. That way, everyone is excited to see it. Not like, oh, okay, we already know what's going to happen. Like when they leak stuff about Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, and we're like, we already know what's going to happen. Why do we need to watch it? Oh, we need to watch it to get the context. Okay, but we still know the ending. No. For the Vanderpump Rules reunion, unless somebody does leak it after, as of right now, that's a no. Hold on. So Jax and Brittany ended up going on Watch What Happens Live last night, and he had a couple of bombs that he dropped. Now, Jax said that Miami Girl did happen. I don't know if you guys caught season 3 when Miami Girl comes to Sir. Kristen Doty brought her there to confront Tom Sandoval. I was there. You can catch me in the episode, and my face was shooketh. But he said, yes, it happened. I was in the room right next to Tom. That was the first week that Tom and Ariana started dating. He cheated on her then. And then Andy was like, do you think that maybe Tom has cheated on Ariana since then? Multiple times, he says. And then he's asked, what do you think Tom Schwartz knew? Oh, he said Schwartz knew 100% for a while now. But he said to Schwartz's defense, because Jackson Schwartz talk all the time, that's what he said. He's like, to his defense, he did tell Tom and Raquel, you guys need to come forward with this because it's not fair to Ariana, and this is going to get really messy if you don't get ahead of it, which is exactly what happened. So Tom Schwartz, thank you for being the voice of reason, even though they didn't listen to you. Brittany said, I feel like there were a couple Easter eggs that were dropped throughout, like now that I'm looking back and I know that this happened, it always seemed weird because we would go places and Tom was there with Raquel and we were like, okay. Brittany was like, Tom is really friendly to people. He picks up friends really quick. He's the guy who just wants to be nice to everyone. So I didn't really think much of it. But then this came out. So Jax ends up saying that they were all together on Labor Day in Orange County at their friend's house. All right. Ariana called Tom Sandoval telling him that her grandma was not doing well and she obviously needed somebody to be there for her. He was there with Raquel, and he's like, I can't leave. I can't leave. I don't know what she wants me to do. I can't leave. I can't get an Uber. And Jax did mention on Watch What Happens Live, that's so crazy because one, you're in Orange County. You can absolutely get an Uber, 1,000,000%. They would love to drive you to LA and charge you $200 for an Uber ride. And two, it's a party. Everybody was Ubering to the party because everybody's partying. And that's what you do when you go to a party, especially a house party. You Uber. Crazy concept, but apparently Tom Sandoval thought that I can't get an Uber to go be there for you while your grandmother is sick and you really need me because you've been my partner for 9 years and that's the right thing to do. No, I'm sitting back with Raquel. All right. Speaking of which, he also dropped a bomb about Randall Emmett owing him somewhere between 70,000. It's over that, under 200,000. He didn't really give us a number for a producer credit, I believe, or producing a film, and now he wants his money back. So Money by Monday, Randall is back. Now I want to get into this. Cringe. Okay. The reason I say cringe is because, guys, this TMZ video was the most staged thing that I've ever seen. If you see, and I just want to give you an example, if you see TMZ has caught up with Ariana Madix twice now. When they do, they're like, Ariana, are you excited for the reunion? What do you think? She keeps walking. She's covering her face. She's like, listen, I have nothing really to say. Thank you. Have a great day. Good seeing you. That is when you know TMZ caught up with her. They figured out where she was. LA's a small town. It's not that hard to find her, especially if they're waiting outside of her house. It's easy for them to figure out where she's going. And the paparazzi have been waiting outside of her house. However, for Raquel, all of a sudden, they see her at the airport. My conspiracy theory says, but I did ask somebody who's close to the cast, and they said, absolutely staged. She told TMZ that she was going to be at the nail salon. They caught her walking out of the airport, and she just looked like, with the mask, like, oh, okay, TMZ. All right. After selling to Entertainment Tonight or E! News, I forgot which one, this message that she was going to be at the reunion. Then she posted it on her own Instagram, just like her first time speaking out since the Scandoval. It was posted on a major media outlet, and then she posted it on her own Instagram. So she's collecting her coins. All right, Raquel, we see you. Bank up. Makes sense, I guess. But then she most likely told them at the airport, I'm going to the nail salon. I'll be there at 3 p.m. So if you guys have any questions and you catch me outside, I'll be there. There's a random chair on a cold day. She's in a hoodie in LA. She's randomly sitting outside of the nail salon. Girl. And then all of a sudden they walk up and they're like, Raquel. And she's just like, oh my gosh. Hi. And the whole time she's smiling while she's talking. She's just smiling. And she's literally just giving us the answers that should be saved for the reunion. If anything, she's leaking herself. So production, take her phone away. I mean, I'm sure they are. But she went on to say a few things because she was like, she was being asked questions and she was answering them, and I was surprised. She was saying pretty much she has a permanent scar on her eyebrow from the alleged Sheena punch. And they said, well, what about the Sheena situation? And she's like, Sheena knows what happened that day. All right. I mean, if you say, obviously Sheena knows what happened, and she said that it didn't happen. And then they asked, did you have a threesome with Tom and Ariana? And she's like, no, we did not have a threesome. Okay, they did not have a threesome. But then after that, when she's talking, she divulges on the current relationship that she has with Tom Sandoval, and they're asking her questions. And she said, we're just kind of trying to get through these next few steps and trying to, make amends and hear everybody out. Hear everybody out. They're trying to hear you out. I don't know where our relationship is going to be. This is outside the Blush Nail Bar in Los Angeles. I mean, okay. I know a lot of people are angry, so I think just getting through these next few steps and seeing where it goes, not putting a label on our status. All right. She noted that her and Sandoval were taking a break for now, but I mean, he was just in Tucson, Arizona with her, so what are we talking about here? She said, but I'm sure we'll get into details tomorrow, because they kept asking her, and she did say a couple times, I'm not giving you guys, wait for the reunion. Now, Tom has been unable to track Raquel down for several days. An insider told them on March 8th. He's been asking mutual acquaintances if they've heard from her at all, but has had no luck. He can't get in touch with her. Another source said she has been completely ignoring Tom. This sounds like such a PR stunt. I agree with Jax when he said this is crisis PR if we've ever seen it. Now, obviously, we know that this all came to light and it's going to be, I mean, it's going to go down today. We know that everything is going to be addressed today. And then when they caught up with Ariana Maddox to ask her, hey, did you end up seeing Raquel's TMZ interview? She's like, I don't really have time for this. I don't pay attention. They're like, can we ask you more questions? And she's like, I've got to go, but thank you. This was so nice. I got to go. Thank you. However, I do want to say for Ariana, she's now posting about these toys, these adult toys, and she's like, I'm changing up my vibe with a vibrator, obviously. She just landed a Lifetime movie starring next to Megan Good. She's good. So Raquel said, I want to go to the reunion today and apologize to Ariana face to face. I mean, yeah, that's a great start. But when she posted that she was going and she said, yes, I will be attending the reunion tomorrow in person, Lala Kent reshared it and said, we can't wait to see you at Raquel with a devil face emoji, meaning I'm going to eat. Okay. All right. We see you, Lala. Lala's like, I'm about to eat. Oh, guys, this just gets messier and messier. Obviously, like I said, we will be covering all of this today with Jamie Lynn and Brett Kenyon, the mystery man, skinny dipping with Ariana. It's going to be wild. This is going to be a great conversation. And I can't wait to ask them, what do they think about all of this? And what do they think about this reunion? What are their predictions as to how it's going to go down? But before we go, make sure I'm going to pin that link in the comment section for our live today at 12 p.m. Make sure you go click on that and join us. You're not going to want to miss that live, especially when we have insiders detailing certain things that we might not have known. And then right after that today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, we are dropping our interview with Teresa Giudice and Melissa Feaster from Namaste Bitches podcast. I asked Melissa, would you go to family therapy with your brother? Will you film with your brother and Melissa next week? She did not hold back. I'll say that. And then I asked her, what do you think about when people compare your podcast to Two Teas and a Pod or other Bravo podcast? They did not hold back. These ladies were on fire. So go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you didn't catch the after party last night, Jason was on fire. Go check that out on Up and Adam too. Yeah, our little messy hellion channel. That channel's on fire. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.